I'll try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. Feeling alright, I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. You feel it alright. but I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a fool, I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool, I know. Are you thinking about us too? 'Cause I don't know. Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? I don't even know what it feels like when your eyes are staring at me. I miss them. I'm about to lose it. All of my friends telling me to leave for the night. It's for the best. I'm a fool, I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool, I know. Are you thinking about us too? Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? About you, baby. Want your kisses in the morning light. Wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might. 'Cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but I still want you. I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to sober up from this dream. But I can't deny, I can't deny you. I can't deny, I can't deny you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. I've changed things around again, so let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. I've got my fan going on because it's like, I think it's like 98 degrees outside, so I'm super hot. But yeah, I already had some drama in the chat. Hopefully Kevin sticks around and enjoys the show. But I feel like this week has been, just some negative comments, the people just telling me what to do. And go pick another channel to watch if you don't like the way I do things here. I'm going to still do my channel the way I want to, and I'm going to have a good time, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. I like to just kind of brush off haters. Not saying, Kevin, I don't want to offend you or anything, but I would love for you to stick around, and I think you'll enjoy the show if you stick around. But yeah, countdowns, I guess, are offensive to some people. But I was making some coffee, so it's going to be a better show now that I got my brew going. So what we're going to talk about tonight, it's called Design and Chill. And I want to just call all my live streams and chill, kind of like the Netflix and chill type of thing, kind of sit back and enjoy the show. Just because I want my live streams to be chill. I don't want them to be so filled with news and, slaps on the hand of flying, not following the FAA rules and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to be that channel at all. I want to be a guy that has fun with the tools that I've purchased with my own money, and hopefully you guys can learn how to have some fun with your tools as well. That didn't sound very good, but you know what I mean. So Stephen Drones in the house. Eat More Possums in the house. That's one more person than we had last week. It's really, really funny to me that, I guess last week my notification didn't go out to anybody. And I know a lot of people were still in the middle of Dad Random show, and so they didn't come over to my show. Some people were out of town. But I thought last week was a pretty good show. We had a guy come in from Scotland, I believe. He was his tag name was British B, but he came in from Scotland. His accent was really, really thick, and I think he was half drunk. So it was a little hard to kind of understand him. But I thought it was pretty cool that he came in, that we got to talk for a little bit. But probably won't put the invite link in the chat for a while. Still, we're kind of recovering. Yeah, so what we're going to do tonight, it's going to be pretty laid back. We are going to do a little bit of designing in Figma. I want to show you guys an application called Figma, and I use it for work. It's an online collaborative tool that you can design with multiple people at the same time. But I like to use it just to make drawings and to, I've converted all of my channel graphics and everything into Figma. So I can make thumbnails, I can make logos, I can make t-shirts, I can do all those things in Figma, and it's a completely free application, and it uses the same principles as Sketch or, it used to be called? Fireworks. There used to be an application called Fireworks that you would make web graphics with simple shapes and simple patterns, but very crisp vector type graphics that look really, really clean. So they really, really pop. They're not full of all these textures and shines and shadows and all that kind of stuff. Even though you can do that, it just takes a little bit of effort. But that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Eat More Possum saw the Scottish guy on the replay. It's pretty cool that, I can just go on here and talk to people from all over the world. I think that's awesome. Something else I wanted to kind of show you guys, since we're in the pre-show, I can play around a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys, I have the ObsBot Tiny. And I purchased it. I received it maybe 6 months ago, Haven't really done any videos on it, but if you guys have seen my videos where I'm flying a drone, but it kind of looks like I have a cameraman following me around, that is my OBSBot tail. That's a really hard name to say, OBSBot. It's OBSBOT. And it kind of sounds like I'm like Mork from Ork. I was about, but they've made some really cool tools, and I want to get my hands on the other item that they have. They have a tracking. It's like a gimbal for your cell phone. So I've got the iPhone. I forgot what I have. A 12 Pro, 12 Max Pro, 12 Pro Max. And I've gotten some accessories for this already, but it has kind of a tiny little tracking camera on it that follows you around. So while I'm out and about, I can just throw that on the tripod and do a quick little tracking shot. So that's exciting. I want to get my hands on that. But what we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about Figma, and I want to show you guys my new little camera. I've got it in position right now. You know what? I'll show it to you. Let's see if we can get it over here without breaking it. And it's not going to reach. So I'm just going to, can you guys see it? It's a tiny little version of the OBSBot tail. And as you can see, it's already like, it's locked in on my face. So I'm twisting the camera around. So we're going to switch over to that camera right now, and I want to show you guys how cool it is and why I think it could be an essential tool to live streaming. All right, we're locked in. Make sure the wires aren't in the way of this camera. And we're going to switch over to that camera. And I'm not sure if switching in mid-flight is a good idea. But there we have it. So now I'm looking at you guys on the OBSBot tail, or OBSBot tiny. And if I hold my hand up there, it's going to start tracking me. So let's see. See that? So I could essentially do a tracking shot live. So I could hook this up to my laptop. I could be out in the middle of a park and have this little tracking camera track me while I'm live. So I'm super excited about that. But it also has, I can zoom out. So that's pretty cool. So you can see my chubby belly and everything. And then I can put the camera where I want to. Now it's stuck on my face right now, so I need to turn tracking off. But I mean, it's only a 1080 camera. Wait, where am I looking? I'm looking at you. It's only a 1080p camera, but I can only live stream at 1080 with StreamYards anyway. And I think 1080 is a happy format to stream in. I was trying to stream at 4K for a little while, and most people were just watching me in 1080 anyway. But so we've got that. I can zoom in to a cool shot. And this is kind of a difficult shot. Like behind me is like sunlight pointing at my blinds, even though the blinds are pulled. I'm still backlit. And there's lights behind me. I think it's got good skin tones. I think it's got good colors. And overall, I think it's really cool. So I've been using this during the day when I have Zoom calls with work and stuff like that, because the Canon C100 is way back against the wall and it's really hard to kind of get to. So when I do, I think this little OBSBot tiny, I need to get a little case for it so I can protect it. But I think while I'm, working from a truck stop or something like that, I can pop this on a tiny little tripod and I have a lot more control. I can point the camera, I can zoom in, do all those things. The only thing it doesn't have, which I'm used to with like the Logitech Brio webcam, Logitech Brio, you have the ability um, to adjust like color balance and flicker and stuff like that. You've got flicker in here, but you don't have color balance. You don't have like contrast or brightness or anything like that. But I do think it's an HDR camera. Don't quote me on that because I might have that spec wrong. But the quality of this image, I think, looks great. So that's the Omsbot Tiny. I'm going to switch back to the C100 Mark II. But yeah, I kind of dig it. So we're going to go back to Cam Link. Oh, and if you guys just want to see what my FaceTime camera looks like, that's what my laptop camera looks like. So I could live stream from here, but it's not the best. So we're going to switch to the goodness, get the nice bokeh going on with the blurry background and everything. Grumpy Vlogger's in the house. What's up, man? I don't even know where I'm looking. I'm looking up there now. Welcome to the chat, Glumpy Vlogger. Sorry. Lloyd, welcome to the chat. I feel like we're best friends now. I think I've talked to you maybe 3 times this week on different live streams. So welcome to the chat. Grumpy or Lloyd, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk about, I want to introduce an application called Figma. It's a cloud-based design program that allows you to design in different, use simple shapes to create complex designs. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how to just create a cool design. And I think we're going to make a t-shirt tonight. So when we are done tonight, I am going to make a t-shirt and we're going to upload it to my merch store. And then we are going to make it live. So I think that's good. I think it's a good plan. So let's see, who do we have in here? So we've got Steve, and Brent and Lloyd. So all 3 of you guys, you have ties to drones. So we could make a drone shirt, or we could just make a regular shirt. You could be like a YouTube creator. We could do something like that if you wanted to. Or like I think about like Lloyd is a vlogger, so like my life is on camera. Or I live on the lens or something like that. Something Born to be Wild or something like that. So I don't really have an idea, but I thought you guys could you could put some ideas out there. I forgot to bring my hat in here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my hat. Stay tuned. I'm back. I bet you guys are glad that I'm wearing pants because I got up. But I wanted to show you guys, this is a trucker hat that is on my merch store. And I want to show you guys what it looks like. So it's white back here, it's black on top. This is kind of a summer type hat because it's like very breathable. It's got a lot of holes everywhere. Sorry, I was thrown off by I'd like to be able to eat more. So an interesting thing happened last week. So Stephen Drones was here, and I think I talked to Stephen Drones the whole time, and it was just him. But 45 people viewed that live stream. So I have a following that comes and watches my live streams after the fact, and they don't really come to the live stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a giveaway next week, and I'm going to give this hat away. It's got Untitled Studios logo on it. I'm going to put it back here so it's in focus. It's trucker hat. It's black and white. And I think it's a really cool hat. We're going to give it away next week on the live stream. Well, we're going to give it away from the live stream. And how we're going to do it is we are going to take all of the comments on this live stream and the comments on next week's live stream, and then I'm going to give it away the following week. So in order to get into the drawing of trucker hat, what I want you to do is I want you to comment on this video, trucker hat. Okay? Whether you're watching this live or you're watching this after the fact, put a comment below, trucker hat, and you'll be in the drawing to win this hat. Okay? And then we're going to do that for next week as well. And then the following week, I'm going to tell everybody who won it on the live stream. Okay? But I don't want to just have the giveaway to people that are here. I want the giveaway to be to the people that watch these live streams. Okay? Because I have a pretty steady 45 people that watch this live stream every week. Whether you guys are here during the actual live stream or not, a lot of people come back and watch it. So yeah, I think that'll open up the pool to a larger number of people. And I'm going to make a list of everybody that writes the words trucker hat, and you can misspell it. It doesn't have anything to do. If I can figure out that you're trying to write trucker hat, I'll put you in the drawing, and then I'll send you this hat. So I figured giving away stickers was kind of cool, but you know, I think maybe every month or two, I'm going to give away a merchandise item from my store. So yeah, that's it. Because I was like I got some toffee from Art's channel, Artco Drone Solutions. I got some toffee from his channel, and it was really good toffee. And I was like, man, my stickers are stupid. I should be giving away something cool. So yeah, I'm going to be giving away that trucker hat. So Crypto Man said, I got to get a whiteboard up from all the drone shows I watch. Yeah, I'm starting to get. So last week, actually the last 2 weeks, Art invited me to his show to be a guest on his show. I wasn't able to make it this last Saturday, but I was able to make it 2 weeks ago. And then Mel asked me to be on his channel. Maybe it was Sunday night. I don't remember when his show was. Or was it last night? It could have been last night. But yeah, I'm starting to not have any time to actually run my channel because I'm watching everybody else's channel. But it's not like I've done much on my channel lately anyway. But but I'm getting the studio set up. And I really just need to fix that side of the room, and then we'll be good. Grumpy Vlogger said it was Sunday, and I was on there with him, with Grumpy Vlogger. We were talking about 3D printing. And if you guys get a chance, go check out 400 AGL's channel and check out his little trailer he made. He 3D printed, and he designed it, and then he 3D printed it. It's a pretty cool little design. So it's kind of nice to talk about something other than drones for a while. So yeah. So what time is it? Is it 7 yet? 7:02. 7:02. So let's get into Figma. Do you guys have any ideas as to what you want to design tonight? Do you want to design a camera, or do you want to design some sort of vlogging t-shirt? I want to keep it simple, but I also want it to be cool. Something that someone will buy. It could be like, like with the FPV drones, you could say the FAA trust me now, or like with the trust, I got my trust certification, or, there's all of those things going on. You do like FAA flyer, or FAA approved, or something like that. Might be kind of cool. We could do some like an abstract drone, or we could do an actual drone that exists. We could do a 360 camera shirt. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to reply on that. And if we don't have any replies, I'm just going to design whatever the heck I want to. So while you guys are thinking about that, I'm going to go over. Oh, that's a pretty good one. I am TRUST worthy. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm going to show you guys Figma. What Figma is, this is my Sean Studios account. You can create a Figma account with any email you have. So I try to keep all of my Sean Studios stuff under my sean.i.studios@gmail.com. And then I put other things, I've got a personal one under my personal email, and then I actually have a work account that is a lot more robust, and someone actually paid for it. And I can collaborate with like 100 people on a design. So it's pretty cool. So we're going to put this idea on the back burner. Design a remote controller flying through a field goal. So what does that mean? Eat More Possum says, Sean, have you ever printed your own vinyl decals? I have a cry cut. Some people call it cricket. I really think it's called a cry cut, but I'm not sure. I have a cry cut machine that allows me to cut out vinyl stickers. I've never personally done it. My sister-in-law has a, she's got her and her husband have a company where they design, well, they wrap cars and make signs. It's like a sign company. And I've done some design work for them for some of their clients, but not too many. It's not like I work for them a lot, but I do have a lot of experience with vector graphics, and vinyl signs is something that I've done. I did it for Mapco when I worked for them and stuff like that, but I've never really cut them out myself. but I do a lot of vector design, so creating EPSs is actually pretty easy for me. So oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know that inside joke. So I've watched I've only really seen Lone Star UAV on Dad Random's live. And then Sunrise Water Media, we're friends, and he comes on here. Um, but yeah, I have no idea what that inside joke means. But does it have anything to do with having your remote ID? Is that what that is? More Possum says he wants to print full color vinyl decals of his own design. There's inkjet compatible vinyl paper, but it usually requires separate lamination. Well, that's interesting. So even more, I did a t-shirt one time that was, you printed on like iron-on paper. And I did that one time, but that t-shirt probably lasted maybe a couple weeks, because when I washed it, the paper kind of melted in the dryer. So that's interesting. You can't do better than actual vinyl that is, vinyl that's cut. That's something that never fades. When we used to put signs up at the gas station, those signs would sit out in the 100-degree weather all summer and not fade at all. But then we would print out a sticker, and it was a high-quality print, and put it on the gas pumps, and they would fade like none other. So it was kind of pointless to use the brand colors for the gas station, because in a week or two, the sun's just going to change the color of it anyway. So, so it's kind of interesting. Oh, I see what you mean. Is this your t-shirt ID or your t-shirt idea, Stephen Drones? That's a good one. All right, so let's get into Figma. So a couple things. Maybe I won't teach you everything about Figma tonight, because we won't design anything if I teach you everything there is to know about Figma. But if you go to Figma.com, it's right here. Can you see that? You can't see that at all. It's Figma. I'll just type that in the chat. So Figma.com is where we are tonight. And I am going to find where my t-shirts are. I don't see my t-shirts. Oh, there they are. So I have a t-shirt file in Figma. And basically, I've only built one in here. But I like to use kind of a square. That lets me kind of design my logo, and it kind of fits on your shirt. Okay. So I'm going to find Lloyd's comment. See if I can copy this. Nope. So this is Lloyd's comment. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to add a text layer. and we're just going to put it right there. And I am P.R. U. All right. So it's super tiny. So we're going to up the font. I'm going to make it so that trust is on a new line and then worthy is on another line. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to center the text. And we're going to make this big and honking. What's up, Bob Casey? Welcome to the chat. We're designing tonight. We're going to design a T-shirt. This is Lloyd's idea. I am trustworthy, and it's a play on the new trust recreational certification from the FAA. And this is an application called Figma. It's online. It's free. It allows you to design and export and all that kind of stuff. I use it at work to build prototypes for the software that we're creating. So if you guys can see, there's all these like red lines showing up. This is going to allow me to center this on the screen. So there we go. So that's centered. You got different things like stroke, effects, and fill. Fill is the inside of the color, like it's the inside of the shape, and these letters are shapes. Stroke is the line around the outside, and then effects are certain things you can do to it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this to linear. Well, I'm going to switch this to a solid. It's solid color. Let's start out with a solid color, and I'm going to make it this. And I want to make it a little bit bigger. And I want to pick a font. It's Roboto right now, and I think Roboto's good. If you do a black version of Roboto, it's very thick. But I think we're going to do some to put a little style in here. I think we're going to put some Shawnite Studios colors in it. So I'm going to make the top, we're going to make it white. And the bottom, we're going to make it white. And I think we're going to do that's fine. We're going to do this, the blue. We're going to do the T's red. This might be too colorful. I might completely change my mind because it's getting a little crazy. Brent said, a shirt with an FPV quad with a flaming battery. That's a great idea. So is that, I don't know that I like that. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to change this all back to just one color. It won't let me do it. So I'm going to undo all that. All right. I'm going to come in here, and I'm not feeling the orange, so we're going to go with the blue. Okay. So we've got that. And I'm thinking maybe some sort of kind of abstract drone art. Okay. So we've got that. We're going to lock that in. And I'm going to draw some shapes to do kind of an abstract. If you hold down the shift key and you bring in a circle, you'll have it'll be a perfect circle. And I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to use as a mask. And it did the opposite. So I want this on the bottom. And I want to use it as a mask. No, that didn't work either. Man. I always get this messed up. All right, we're going to try this a little different. So we're going to double click on here. And I'm going to take this one. I'm going to move it in. About there. I'm going to take this one. And turn it into all right. So we're going to take that. We're going to rotate it a little bit. And duplicate it. That's stupid. I don't like that at all. So let's try this again. Y'all are learning a lot, aren't you? Watching me fumble around. So, all right, we're gonna do this the easy way. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it this red color. We're gonna add a stroke. Make this the red color. And we're gonna kill the fill. We're gonna make the stroke thick. So we've got a donut. We're gonna duplicate it. We're gonna grab both of these. We're gonna duplicate them. All right, and as you can see, it makes an ellipse. I've got 4 ellipses here. And I'm going to go ahead and group them. I'm going to call it a drone. And I'm going to put it behind everything. And I think I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. Well, let's do something like that. I think that looks good. And then I'm going to take the drone and the text, and I'm going to center it on each other. And then I'm going to take this and, oh, nope. Can't. Oh, it's locked. That's why. I'm going to take this, put that dead center. I'm going to click on the eyeball and kind of make that go away so I can work on this drone a little bit. And I think I want to do a star. All right, and I know it looks kind of weird right now, but I'm going to make it a four-pointed star. And I'm going to rotate it so it matches. And then I'm going to make the roundness of the corners a little soft, just so we have the body of a drone a little bit. And what I'm going to make this red as well. And I think I want to make it a little bit bigger, just so it connects with everything. All right, so we've got kind of like a little abstract drone there. So now let's go back here and let's turn this logo on. Oh, I need to put the star in here. So that's pretty good. So what we can do to make this really stand out is we can add a stroke. And I'm going to make the stroke the same blue. Even though if we end up putting this on a black, should we do this on black? If we did this on black everywhere, then it would look, then we can do a border here. So we're going to change that to black. So black is all the way down in here. Okay. And then we're going to make the background black as well, just so we have a cool shirt. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add on the stroke. I'm going to make sure the stroke is on the outside, and I'll show you what that means in a second. But we're going to add just like a 40 black border around it so that the words stick out. Okay. We might end up changing the font, but I wanted to show you what outside, this is what inside means, which is horrible. And this is what center means. So if you think about your outline, so you got your outline around the outside, or your outline is centered on your border, or it's inside your border, or inside your edge. That's what that means. So we're going to go back to outside. And I think we're going to play with the font a little bit. We're going to play with the letter spacing, kind of stretch the letters out a little bit, give them a little room to breathe. That's pretty good. And then I think what I want to do with this group, if I change this, what will happen? It's going to change every stroke in there. Yeah, we're going to keep that just like that. So something we could do just to add the orange in there somewhere. We can take the drone and I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm just going to spin it just a little bit. And I'm going to make it orange. Make this orange. And that gives it kind of a little something something. And I'm not feeling the font yet. So let's try all caps and just see what happens. Nope. I'm not digging that as much. Well, I think it's the font itself. So let's change the font. Now, something I like to do is I like to just pick this and go up and down on the, just hit the down button, and it gives you all kinds of fonts. You have to be careful with your, anytime you have all caps, some of these fonts like brush script and stuff like that is not good. That's just from my experience. How are we doing on time? 7:30. All right, we're good. Not digging anything I've seen so far. That one's kind of cool. It's Lloyd. I kind of like Slacky. It's kind of hard to read with that in the background, isn't it? All right. I'm just going to go really quick until I find something I think would be good. It's not bad. Like that. We're going to stick with that. Audio wide is the font we're going to pick. What's up, kind gentlemen? Welcome to the show. What we're doing tonight is we're designing on Figma. We're just kind of making a shirt and just playing around with some stuff. So yeah. I think what I'm not liking is the black. I think I want to go back to my brand color. So we're going to go back to that. And I think instead of a stroke, I think we're going to kill the stroke. I think that looks a lot better. And I think I'm going to add an effect. We're going to add a drop shadow. And I think the drop shadow is going to be this color. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the X and the Y to 0. And what that's going to do is it's going to put the shadow right on top of the item. And then we're going to up the blur and the spread. So we're going to do 140. It's not letting us do that. Oh, we can't do the spread. So we're just going to stick with that. That might be kind of hard to print. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a stroke, but it's going to be a thin stroke of my brand color. I think 20 is good. And I'm going to go back and tweak that effect a little bit. What do we got going on here? One question: how is the world going in the modern age? I think the world is okay. I think there are a lot of media lines that need to start focusing on the good in the world instead of all the bad in the world. A lot of the news outlets like to focus on the negative so people will watch it. And I really think everybody needs more of a positive outlook on the world. The only way that this world is going to get better is if we love one another instead of hate one another. So that is my outlook on the current state of the world and where I think it should go. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to talk about politics. Don't want to get into a debate on religion. But as long as we are spreading love, joy, hope, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, self-control, as long as we're doing all that, then this world will be a better place for us and future generations. If we continue to hate our neighbor and hate the people around us and be selfish, then the world is going to be worse than it is today if we go in that route. So love one another and spread joy wherever you can, and you'll be good. All right. So I'm going to take this blur. I'm going to cut that in half. What do you think? I think 60 is good. And I want to put some shadow on the group as well. So we're going to add drop shadow. Do that. And we're going to turn this into, was it 60? We're just going to go 60, and on this drone, we are going to add an effect. We're going to make it the brand color. And then we're going to change this blur to 60 as well. All right, so what do y'all think? I am trustworthy. That is Lloyd, the Grumpy Vlogger's request. I think that turned out pretty good. So what we're going to need to do to export this as a t-shirt design, The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this rectangle off. I need to turn it back on though. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to make a slice. Actually, maybe a frame works. All right. So I'm going to turn this rectangle off. And in the frame, I'm going to select the frame and I'm going to export it. And I'm going to export it as a ping. And I'm going to do it as 3 times just to make sure that it's big enough. All right. It's in the middle of exporting. You know what? It's already 3000 by 3000. Well, all right. It exported. I'm going to switch this back to 1 time. Well, we'll just do this. All right. So now we're going to go to Spreadshirt. And I'm going to go ahead and log in. Not a robot. Log in. Okay. So now I need to get that off. So now we're going to share my spread shop. My spread shop. All right. So as you can see, here's some of my designs. I pilot drones periodically. I kind of stole that idea off Facebook. It was like a meme, and it was like I tell dad jokes periodically, and I thought, well, that's pretty kind of cool. I made this Bug in Sunset for my niece who just got a blue Volkswagen Bug. So these are all my designs. So we're gonna upload, and I think this Cinewoop with a flaming battery on it might make a cool T-shirt. But I have that in a different program, and I don't want to spend the time redrawing that right now. So we are going to upload. I'm gonna make this taller. All right, so it's processing that. There it is. All right, so we want it to be on Spreadshirt, and we want to do it in the Spread Shop, which is mine. Then we're going to go next. So I'm going to go to all available products. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we got to go fix something. Let me go check something real quick. All right, we got to go redo that. So I'm going to go share a window because this is, all right, so that's better. All right, so what did we do wrong? Okay, so I had show in the background fill to show in exports, so I'm going to undo that. All right, let's try this again. Let's see what that looks like. All right, we are good there. So if you guys didn't notice, right there I exported the background with the design. So we are going to cancel this. We're going to go back to designs and discard. I want to delete this because that was not working out. So we're going to upload this one. It's processing. And I should have noticed that because if you see this checkerboard in the background, that means it's transparent. Okay, so it's transparent. So let's click on it, and we're going to add it to the Spreadshirt and Spread Shop. We're going to go next. Here's a cool sticker, which I think that cutout sticker looks awesome. And it actually looks pretty decent on a light background too. But I think what I am going to do is I'm going to go to product templates. Now I've created a product template that kind of goes with, like, it has the hat and shirts that I've kind of picked. So these are the two that I've come up with. And I've got a summer version, so I think we're going to apply it to the summer version. And this gives us kind of a lot of different choices. I think that cutout sticker is pretty cool. There's a lot of products here. So I can go in here under each product, and I can go, we've got a white glossy, we've got a white matte. So I think we're going to go with transparent glossy. And I'm going to do the white glossy. Well, I'm going to leave all three of those. Let you be the judge. This is kind of what it looks like on the white glossy, which has a shine to it. And then the white matte is more like the stickers that I've been sending you guys. But I think we put enough trim around the letters that it turned out pretty decent. So I think that's a cool little sticker. So yeah, we're going to keep that. And we're going to apply. Then I'm going to go to this medium premium t-shirt. And I can make the design bigger, or I can put it on the back of the shirt. Some people like things on the back of the shirt. And then it'll allow me to center it vertically and horizontally, but I kind of like things up on the chest a little bit. So we're going to keep it there. And these are all the different product colors that are available. So that's what it looks like with purple, blue, gray. I think I'm going to keep the gray. I don't like the blue or the purple. That one's not bad. That's awesome, but it's my brand color, so of course it's awesome. Green doesn't look that bad. The gray's good. The black's good. And that is okay. You know what? I'm going to kill that color. But I think I'm going to keep it green, and I'm going to kill the teal on that one. We're going to apply that. Let me know if you guys are getting bored. But we will publish this design at the end of this live stream, and you can go to SeanIdeStudios.com and purchase it if you would like. So I think this is kind of a cool shirt. I think that's way too small, so we're going to make that big. We're going to go to the colors, and we've got white with black trim, which is kind of cool. I think we're going to leave all those up, but I'm going to keep the black one. So we're going to apply that. We're going to come to this one, and I want to make it nice and big. I'm not sure why it did that, so we're going to do it right there. Product colors. So that's gray, we got black, and we got white. I think all those look good. I'm going to use the gray on this one just to give it a little bit of variety. We're going to go here. If it's too low on the shirt, the misshapes with my belly. I hear you, man. So I'm kind of chubby, and I have like kind of man teats. So I completely understand the shape of your body being affecting your how the shirt sits on you. I actually have a really funny story. We're going to pause for a little bit, and I'm going to tell you about a shirt that I made for my church. We have a lot of volunteers at my church, or the church I used to go to. It was a church of like 5,000 people, and the church did this thing where they wanted to, give thanks to all the people that volunteer their time, like the ushers and the people that sing on the worship team and all that kind of stuff. And so they had me design a T-shirt for them. And when I was thinking about servanthood, I thought about open hands like this. Okay. And I'm going to go full screen as I tell this story. So the hands were like this, right? And I didn't think about large-breasted women wearing this shirt. So I show up to church on Sunday morning, and I look across the congregation, and I have these two hands just like this on everybody's chest in the church. And it said serve in the middle of it. And I was like, whoa. So I definitely know about different things on different body parts. I've been there, done that. Okay, so Stephen Drone said he wants an option on the back. So how do we put it on the back? All right, now it's on the back of this shirt. And we can make it really big on the back. And I actually think it looks really good on that blue. So we'll go to the product colors, and we are going to add all of these colors. We're going to see what it looks like. So on gray, it looks good. On red, it does not look good. So we're going to kill the red. It looks pretty decent on that, but I'm not too happy with it. So I'm going to take it off that. The dark gray, it looks really good on. The teal, it looks good. And the burgundy, it doesn't look too bad on it. So that's how we're going to keep that shirt. And I'm thinking this dark gray is what I really, really like. So I'm glad y'all like my story. Stephen Drone said, if I put it on the back, I don't have to worry about anybody's body shape. So we're going to put it on the back of a couple of them, just to get around that. So that's awesome. Okay, I'm not going to keep the word boobs up on the screen. So let's see, how many more do we got? We got a little bit more. So we're gonna go through these really quick. I'm gonna pick the colors real quick on this one. So black looks good. I'm not feeling that one. Blue looks good. Green looks really good. Orange does not look good. So I think we're gonna keep it green. And we're gonna take it and make it this big. We're gonna put it kind of right there. And I think on this one, we're going to put it on the back as well. I like that idea. All right, we're going to apply. We're going to go to the tank top, which is something I won't be wearing. And we're going to put this one on the back too. And product colors. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Not feeling that. So we're going to kill that. And I think the white looks good too, right? Yeah, the white looks good. We're going to make this big. We're going to put it up as high as possible. And we're going to do that. Actually, we're going to change the color to that. This shirt, we're going to leave it where it's at. We're going to put it about there. Product colors. We're just going to keep it to those two. Hoodie. We're going to put it on the back of this hoodie. And we're going to put on the hoodie, we're going to put it a little lower so the hood can hang down. Maybe about there. We're going to see if the colors will work. That one's good. 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 Don't like that one. So we're going to keep this one gray. We're going to kill that royal blue color. How does white look? White's actually pretty cool. We're going to keep it charcoal, this gray as the color. No, let's go charcoal as the color for it. This one we're going to leave on the front. Product colors. We're going to stick with those. I think we're going to make this one the main. We're going to pop this down here. We're going to apply. All right, so just for time, we're going to kill some of these. Got a lot going on. I don't think we need this many hoodies. All right, here's kind of a long sleeve. This is a sweatshirt. Do I want a sweatshirt? I don't want a sweatshirt. And here's a kid's shirt. We're not going to do kids. Okay, so we got 2 mugs. Product colors, we just have a white mug. We're going to make this big. We're going to apply it. We're going to make this big. All those look good. I like the red. We're going to leave that as the display. I'm not going to do a bag. Here's a backpack. It's kind of cool. So we're going to put it this big. And we've got a blue backpack. It's not bad. All right. So we're going to see what it looks like on the red one. I don't like it on the red one. I think we're going to kill both of these colors and just do a black backpack, a gray one. Here's a little cotton string draw bag. That looks fine. Nope. 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 So this one, and this one. I think we're going to leave it at that. All right. I'm going to kill that. Gregory Lawler says stash bag. Nice. We're going to make this as big as we can. And yeah, I'm not feeling that color. So we're going to kill that. We're going to apply. Here's a beanie. I think I'm going too fast. So light gray looks good. Charcoal, black. Then we're going to go with charcoal. All right, that's as big as it's going to go. Water bottles, pretty cool. Product color. So we got white and silver. And we're going to make the design as big as we can. We're just going to center it. We're going to apply. All right, so now we just have the hats to work with. Make it as big as possible. Product colors. Does not look good on red, so we're going to kill that. Looks pretty good on the gray and the black. So I'm going to pick this as the default color. Here's a trucker hat that we're giving away in 2 weeks. We're going to put it there. I think that looks really good on that hat. Not going to lie. I don't think red's going to look good. There's black on black. And there's white. I think it looks good on all 3 of those. I am going to pick that one, though. And we're going to apply it. Here's a baseball cap. Gregory Lawyer from way down yonder. That's funny. Colors, come on. Yep. All right. So now that we've got all of that done, we're going to hit the next button, and we're going to call this Oh, that's not right. I just realized I don't have. Oh no, that's what he said. Okay, cool. I think it should have a period after the T. Now that I'm looking at it, but I think that looks good. Um, might go back and fix that. But for all, never trust anybody that trusts me. So all right. We're gonna put some tags in here. That's good. All right. We are now officially live. So now let's check out to see if it showed up in SeanHydeStudios.com. So this is my website. This is SeanHydeStudios.com, and I'm going to make this window a little bit smaller. So if you click on this big blue button, shirts and stuff, it's going to take you to my online store. And here, it's got the design that we just put on there. So the shirt or the design that Grumpy Vlogger came up with tonight, we were able to design it in Figma pretty easily, and then put it up on Spreadshirt, and all of a sudden I have merch that I can sell. So if you've got a YouTube channel, if you've got if you've got a group of people that you like to go flying with, and maybe you have like here in Nashville we have 615 FPV group, or you've got a group, just a group of people that you want to make a club out of, and you go fly drones together. This is a way to make a shirt for free. Everything that I've done tonight was completely free. A way to make a shirt for your club, make a logo, put it on there. You can put it up on your own Spreadshop or your Spreadshirt account. Send all of your friends the link, and then they can go buy whatever merchandise they want. And you make a little bit of money off of it, but for the most part, people get to pick out their colors, people get to pick out their style, and it's pretty neat. I like how this, we put this one on the back of the shirt, and so it shows up on the back of the person. It's got these models that while we were on this live stream, these models went out and took photos with t-shirts that they printed. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't do that. But these are all, they've done a great job. I love how these things work. But here's a baseball cap. They've got a small and medium, they have a large and extra large. And you know, it already has a picture like what the hat's going to look like. So this is actually a good one that we did on the back. You can pick, you know, you can pick the color. You can pick the, you know, what size you are. You can go in here and it shows the front is a zipper, but the back is this. So yeah, that's it. It's 8:12. We've had a wonderful live stream. Thank you all for showing up tonight. So I'm going to pull this off the screen and we're going to close out the show, but I want to make sure that I get some of the comments. You guys were talking to Gregory Lawler. Thank you so much for showing up in the chat. I always appreciate it when you come in. So the difference between a trucker hat, so this is a trucker hat. The trucker hats are taller. So you can see on my head how it's kind of tall, and there's a lot of empty space right here, and this is kind of really rigid. And then the baseball cap is kind of shorter on your head and kind of fits the shape of your head a little bit more, and doesn't have this mesh, this kind of see how that's like, it's very holy. So it kind of lets your head breathe when it's hot out. The baseball cap is kind of shorter, and it's all one material as opposed to a couple different. Oh, I forgot to show that picture. Let me get that picture up real quick. Thank you for reminding me. So these are the stickers that I sent to Stephen Drones. It took me a couple of weeks to send them to him, but he's got his unique Typhoon H Plus bag. He's got 2 Shawn-Eyed stickers on there, the old logo and the new logo. So I really appreciate your support, Stephen Drones. And it even looks like he's got his FAA license up there too. So I'm not going to zoom in on that picture, but thank you, Stephen Drones, for always being a wonderful patron on the channel. Stephen Drones, since we've been talking about merchandise, Stephen Drones has purchased the most merchandise from my store out of anybody. So I really appreciate Stephen Drones and everything that he has contributed to the channel. He contributes videos to the channel, and so yeah, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, hope you guys like this live stream. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell for notifications. We had a guy show up tonight that got a notification and then didn't like the fact that I had a 9-minute counter on the front of my live stream. So if you're new to live streams, that's kind of the way things happen. The whole counter at the beginning of the live stream is so that people can show up and start chatting with each other by the time the host shows up. You've got a good conversation going. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. And we go live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central. And I want to give a huge shout out to those of you that are not from the US and are watching this at a crazy time zone compared to where we're at. So thank you so much. Those of you that are going to watch later, we are doing a giveaway. Gregory, you weren't in here when I was talking about this earlier. We're going to give away this Shawnite Studios trucker hat in 2 weeks. And in order to get this hat, not in the chat, but in the comments of this video, type the word trucker hat. It can be 2 words, it can be 1 word, it can be misspelled. All of them will get you entered into the drawing for this hat. And once that happens, I'll send it out to you. So it'll be in the comments of this week's live stream and then the comments of next week's live stream. So whether you're watching it live right now or after the fact, most of my viewers that watch my live streams are after the fact. You can enter in a drawing to get this hat, and I will give it away in 2 weeks. I'll let you guys know who won the hat in 2 weeks. So, yeah, if you want a free hat that has my logo on it, just type in trucker hat in the comments below. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will catch you on the next video. And I don't have my outro synced up, so I'm going to talk a little bit, and now I'm going to play it right now.